Hello, Amanda Shushma here and welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about the Mad Hippie Facial Sunscreen. It's officially the Mad Hippie Facial SPF 30 Plus UVA UVB Broad Spectrum. I really like this because it's a physical sunscreen and I've been using it since August 2019. This sunscreen contains zinc oxide, and a quick spiel on physical sunscreen versus chemical sunscreen. So physical sunscreens, they sit on your skin and it's usually zinc oxide and titanium oxide, I believe. So they sit on your skin and create like a physical barrier against the rays. You know, I'm not a professional. You can look it up. I'm sure there are lots of videos and posts about that. But I've been trying to be more cruelty-free and more like natural friendly. And Mad Hippie was a good brand for me to start with. Alrighty guys, so I zoomed you guys in so you could get a closer look at my face. And I just want to go in first and just put on the sunscreen. This is what it looks like. It's a really pretty tube, but I'll talk about that later. And so it's a very liquidy product, so definitely be careful once you open it. You don't want it to like go everywhere, because I've ruined my like bathroom mats and stuff because this went everywhere. But what I just do is I put it all in my hands, like so, and you can see it comes out very liquidy, and I'll just put it on my face. And it's liquidy, but it's still like a thick product. I don't know if that makes any sense. Some important ingredients this has is carrot seed oil. It has antioxidant properties. Avocado oil, it forms like a natural protective barrier over the skin, and it hydrates and soothes. And red raspberry seed oil, it provides antioxidants as well, and it soothes and moisturizes the skin. So this has a lot of other ingredients, but those are the main ones that it features on the actual tube. I know I look crazy, but zinc oxide and like a lot of physical sunscreens, you're gonna get a white base. That's just one of the cons with them. I know it looks like I used a lot, but this is a physical sunscreen, and the point of it is to protect your skin. And so that's why I put that's why it looks like I covered my entire face, because I did. If you're darker than me, or even if you're lighter than me, you'll still notice like a skin tone difference. So if you don't wear makeup, or you might not wear makeup after putting this on, maybe try it with their oil. I don't know how it works, but you will definitely notice a white cast if you don't, wear makeup or blend it with something else. So that's just one of the cons to a lot of physical sunscreens. I'm going to go ahead and put on some foundation just so you guys can see how the foundation would cover this up. Alrighty guys, so I put on foundation, concealer, and I put on a really light amount of under eye powder. So just getting a little bit more in depth into this review, I have oily skin, I have large pores. I love this facial sunscreen because what it does is when I put it on, it kind of gives me like a really matte base. Like I don't even use primer anymore. Like I haven't used primer in a really long time. It's nice, and it just gives me a really smooth base to work with. I really like this for oily skin, especially if you have really large pores like me. Before this facial sunscreen, oh my gosh, I would just oil up within an hour or two. But when I put on this facial sunscreen, girl, I was matte. And I remember when I first realized oh, I don't need to be using a primer when I use this facial sunscreen. And now it's just a regular part of my routine. Obviously everyone should have some kind of sunscreen incorporated into their routines. But if you have oily skin, definitely check this one out. This is my go to work routine. It's moisturizer. Right now I'm using the Acure Brightening Moisturizer or something like that. And then I put on this sunscreen, and I put on my foundation, concealer, and I'm good to go. And I don't have sensitive skin, but I did see when I was researching physical sunscreens that between zinc oxide and titanium oxide, zinc oxide is the best one for sensitive skin. It reacts a little bit better. So definitely do your research for yourself. But I do think that this might be a really good facial sunscreen for people with sensitive skin. And this sunscreen, it does have a scent. I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is, but it does have a scent. But I think after a couple minutes, especially because I put on other makeup, it tends to just fade away. But if scents do bother you, definitely maybe see if you can test it somewhere or something. I know if you get it from Ulta, they have a great return policy. So speaking of Ulta, I actually purchased mine from Ulta. It's $24.99 for 2 fluid ounces, which lasts a really long time. So like I said, I think I purchased my first bottle or my first tube in August 2019, at the beginning of the month. And then I got a new one on January 2020 sometime. So it definitely lasted me months. Another thing with physical sunscreens, the flashback, they do tend to, if you're taking a picture with flash, they will flash back. So I did take a couple pictures just to show you guys what it would look like. It might not be very obvious, but I do notice like a flashback. So if you are going out and you know you're going to be photographed with flash photography, this might not be the best sunscreen or facial SPF for you to use. I think it's obvious that I really like this facial SPF. The only con I have is this tube packaging. So looking at it like, oh, that's a pretty design, it's nice and it's easy to travel with, I will admit that. But the product is so liquidy, and they do say, you know, shake it. I do shake it. It's still going to come out very liquidy consistency, even though it's like a little bit thick when you put it on your face, but it's still liquidy. So if you do think you might get this, let me just tell you right now how not to open it, because I opened it like this. You probably wouldn't do it anyway because it's common sense, but guess what? I still did it. What I did was I opened the cap. It had the little silver thing blocking off the product from coming out. So I pulled that off. Boom! All of the product like went on my bathroom rug and it just went everywhere, and I was like, great. I didn't expect it to be that liquidy, I guess, but definitely shake it up, open it, and then just put a little bit on your hand and then rub it in. Do not like put it down like this because you're gonna get a mess. The next thing is, because it's messy, like some of the product was sitting in the cap and it just kind of dried up, and I'm not like someone who's going to clean it. Yes, it does bother me, but am I going to put in the effort to get rid of all that stuff? I did try it one time and it was just too hard, so I just kind of leave it sitting there so it doesn't close perfectly anymore. So yeah, I really don't like the packaging of this, but other than that, I don't really have that many cons. The fact that I know it is a physical sunscreen and that zinc oxide does tend to give off a white cast, that doesn't take off any points for me because I know what I'm getting into. If you did buy this and you didn't know that zinc oxide or physical sunscreens do give you a white cast, then I would totally understand why you would be upset, but that's not a con for me since I know that going into it. Overall, my opinion of this, I really like it. I highly recommend for oily skin. Dry skin, I definitely would look up more reviews and see what people think about it, because like I said, it does give me a more mattified feel and smoother look to my face. I just don't know how it would be on dry skin. For the price, $24.99, and the amount you get, I think you do get a decent amount. You should always incorporate some kind of sunscreen, and I really like this. It looks great under my makeup. If you wear makeup like almost every day, as I mentioned, definitely give this a shot. I also really like the brand itself. It's cruelty free. It's not vegan, and in this product, I think I remember seeing that beeswax was in this, so it's not vegan. So if you're vegan, I apologize, but they do have beeswax in this product. But if you are cruelty free, it's a really nice brand. Alrighty, so I know this was a super short video, so if there's anything I missed or you have a question on, let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see more videos from me, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I would super appreciate that. And thanks so much for watching. Bye!